the gravest nightmares. Okay, so without further ado, diddly day, let's see how deep the rabbit hole goes in the paranormal world. Are you ready? Are you ready? Right. Let's do this. Shh. Come on, depths of despair.
The Realtor.
The Realtor.
On June the 8th of 2025, a woman was sent to clean a property by the Realtor. Strangely, the woman finds herself cleaning this particular property quite often. The Realtor explains to her that people don't last long in this house and often break the contract to move out shortly after moving in, but doesn't tell the cleaner why. Late one night, she's at the house all alone, cleaning it, after the last tenants moved out, when she captures this.
Esta casa se ha limpiado muchísimas veces porque la gente no dura rentando. Rompe el contrato por una u otra cosa y tuvimos que venirla a limpiar el día de hoy porque ya mañana se van a mover. Se las quiero enseñar. Lo raro es que dice el Realtor que no dura la gente. Esta casa se ha limpiado muchísimas veces porque rompe el contrato a la gente.
And it was built on a graveyard, and I know, just when the freaky deaky thing happened, the door opened up. Let's rewind, I'm sorry.
Ha limpiado muchísimas veces porque rompe el contrato a la gente. Ay, no mames. Ya es noche. Estoy sola. Chingados, está ahí.
Oh, mate, that is, like, joking aside, that's pretty weird.
Un chingo de veces. Y no sé por qué rompe el contrato la gente. Ay, no, déjenme regresar, sí, porque me dio cosas a la pinche puerta.
A door
Oh,
opened.
mate, that is really bloody weird. I wonder if it was built on a graveyard. What's built on a graveyard in Spanish? Friconcito sobre un cementerio.
But there's no one there. She continues walking around the house and comes towards a dark room when this happens.
¿Te imaginas? Para que la gente rompa el contrato acá, es porque de plano no aguantan a vivir aquí. Y ahorita les voy a enseñar lo demás para allá.
Hell no to the motherfucking hell no.
Vivir aquí. Y ahorita les voy a enseñar lo demás para allá. Déjenme prender la luz. ¿Dónde está la luz acá? Chingada madre. Ahí está. Ok, ahorita les voy a enseñar. Esta es una recámara. Se está poniendo ahorita tenso. Entonces.
Oh no! What did you say?
Entonces.
Oh, it sounds like some old fucking what's the old records with the massive funnel on it? What's the old records with the massive funnel? What is it? Gramophone. It's like an old message from a gramophone, mate. Maybe it's the Spanish for built on a graveyard. For whatever it is.
El señor dice que ya van varias familias que rompen el contrato.
After a while, she starts hearing even more noises and decides to go and check it out when she captures something chilling.
Another
Watch
thing?
closely.
Iba a dejar grabando, pero la neta ya me está dando cosa. Se escucha el ruido para acá. No sé qué sea.
What?
Escucha mucho ruido. voy a tener que ir.
As she approaches a dark room where the sounds seem to be coming from, what looks like
Oh my god! Oh my god!
a dark figure can be seen hiding in the corner of the room. Luckily, at this point, she was already reaching her limit and wanted to just hurry up and leave, so she didn't enter. But right as she is making her way out, this happens.
Tengo que ir a apagar la luz de ella porque se está poniendo ya. Ay, no.
Oh, wow. Mate!
Ya me voy a la chica. Esa pinche luz acá la tengo que apagar.
A door opens on its own, and she just decides she's had enough and rushes to get out of
mate, this is that's something. There's something about that one, mate. There's something about that one. I'm saying it's freaky deaky.
there. After experiencing what it's like being alone in that place, she now understands why every tenant breaks their contract and moves out early. It seems like the house is haunted, and they likely weren't informed of it before moving in. But as always, let me know your thoughts on this one. In another video, a man was visiting his dad's old abandoned house somewhere in the countryside when he captures this.
Estoy acá en la casa de mi hijo, acá al campo. Bueno, acá se ve un patio, pero es todo campo. Y me senté 2 segundos acá y... ¿Lo ven?
You see it?
Hace unos segundos se está asomando algo
A
y...
few seconds ago, somebody was peeking out.
Yo veo... ¿Ven? ¿Lo ven? ¿Se ve?
Oh, there you are!
¿Ven?
Hey, okay, Ben, stop fucking talking!
Hace unos segundos se está asomando algo y... Yo veo... ¿Ven? ¿Lo ven? ¿Se ve? ¿Ven? Mira. ¡Hey! ¡Hey! Mira.
Hey. Did he say, hey, Dad? All of a sudden he went from Espanol to bloody Inglés, mate.
¿Ves? Mira. ¡Hey!
Wow.
Computadora. No veo nada, la puta que lo re parió.
Mate, there's no one in there.
Puta madre.
Puta madre.
Me doy vuelta todo alrededor, no hay nada,
Look behind the bloody door. Oh.
La casa estaba abandonada porque dejamos toda la cosa ahí, pero... Se escucha algo.
Oh, God. Having a full-on fucking conversation with him, mate.
A strange child's voice can be heard, and then a dark shadow figure can be seen sticking out of the bathroom.
Mate, that's a really weird-ass shadow figure. I've got to be honest with you. It's a really weird-ass shadow figure. It's a shadow bastard.
But when he goes to check, he hears a strange whisper, and in the end, there's nobody there. Creeped out, he just decides to up and leave the place. The nurse. The following video was taken by a doorbell camera and comes from a woman named Heather who lives somewhere in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. On one evening, Heather was outside on her front porch enjoying some ice cream with her husband and her 2 children when she notices something that chills her to the core. Watch closely.
See?
There's like little mosquitoes.
What is she? Is she tripping out? Or is she looking at me? You alright, love? You alright?
What's going on? What? What did you say? What did you say, Mommy? I can't hear you.
She scares me. Oh my god. That was an effing ghost, mate. Let's see this again. So, why is she... Right, okay, let's just rewind. and just concentrate a minute, please. All right? You're making me all bloody twisted around here.
Ice cream with her husband and her 2 children when she notices something that chills her to the core. Watch closely.
There's like little mosquitoes. Kind of going on this. What? What did you say? What did you
Mate, she's fucking transparent.
say, Mommy? I didn't hear you.
You gotta keep that open so it doesn't get all musty.
You can't tell me it's not good.
You can't tell me that's not a ghost.
Heather can be heard saying she scares me.
Yeah, mate. Okay. I love videos like this because it makes me believe. She looked like a ghost. It walked like a ghost. She's freaking out as if she's seen a ghost. And she's saying it's a ghost. Maybe it's a ghost.
And that's a ghost. But her husband and her children are left completely confused,
So
not
wait.
knowing what she's talking about.
This video
The husband
goes
and
on.
children don't seem to be able to see the creepy pale figure dressed in white, walking along the pavement almost right behind them. Only Heather seems to be able to see it. She describes it.
Oh my fucking god, mate. Oh god, I didn't expect to see you. Here are you. Fucking hell. Imagine seeing that. Oh my god. Who in the Joker bitchy is?
A lady dressed like a 1950s nurse with a strange smile on her face. Not sure why nobody else can see the lady, she wonders what's going on, and upon reviewing the CCTV footage she sees it there too. A creepy figure resembling a nurse walking by. To make things even worse, Heather makes an update explaining that she lives approximately a mile away from the old Philadelphia State Hospital at Veeryyy.
I live about a mile from where Veeryyy State Hospital used to be. This is one of the, I'm pretty sure, the most notorious mental hospital in the country. A lot of abuse went on there. There was lobotomies performed on patients. There was experiments performed on patients. A lot of them lost their lives because they were just treated so horribly. Like, you can tell somebody's watching you. There's underground tunnels underneath, so we used to run around them too, and they used to use those tunnels to transport bodies. Oh. And there was still those like metal slab beds that they were still down there when we went in there, like, you know, in the 2000s. Everyone that's a millennial from the Northeast is going to have a story about Veeryyy. I felt my arm grabbed in there once, and I moved my flashlight because I thought it was my friend, and my friend was like over there, and I'm like, oh my god. So last night we're outside, we're having ice cream, it's a nice night, and I see this lady just like appear out of nowhere, and I'm trying to remember what her face looked like, and I can't, like, it's not coming to me. But I know she just had like this weird smile on her face. It just immediately creeped me out, so I just kind of like jumped.
Even creepier is that Heather's dad used to live in the same house, and after seeing the footage his jaw dropped, saying that his next door neighbor was a woman named Linda who worked as a nurse in the old Veeryyy mental hospital during the 1950s. After taking a close look at the uniform, it seems almost identical to what the figure in the footage is wearing. And perhaps the only reason Heather could see it and the others couldn't is because she used to play around in the abandoned hospital and the areas around it. So is this a real ghost of an old nurse? Let me know.
That's a really good video. I really like that one, mate. That was freaky deaky. Unless it's Betty, who lives down the street. She's like, I'm not a fucking ghost. I'm not dead yet. Don't wish my life away, please. The Night Watch.
This next video comes from a security guard who works the night shifts. It's around 2:15 AM and the security guard patrolling the premises receives a radio call from the CCTV operators, telling him that a mysterious person has been detected outside the company building and asks him to go check what they want. As he arrives, he finds nobody there at the site, but then he sees something utterly terrifying.
Whoa, what the hell? It's just a pair of legs. A literal pair of legs just landed out of nowhere, right? With a floaty upper part and just effed off, mate, down the steps. Or something it was. What the actual F? Let's see it again.
The security guard leans over the wall, seemingly looking at something out of view. Then all of a sudden he reacts in horror and quickly crouches down, hiding behind the wall from something on the other side.
Oh, so he sees it.
A few seconds later, something emerges from the darkness. What looks like a pair of legs can be seen running along the edge. Even creepier is that the darkness from where it came from is actually a lake. So whatever this thing is came running out of the dark lake at 2:15 a.m., leaving the...
Is it somebody just skinny dipping? It could be somebody just skinny dipping and you can't quite see their upper body.
Came running out of the dark lake at 2:15 a.m., leaving the security guard completely terrified to go anywhere near it. In fact, he ended his patrol right then and there and went inside the building, leaving the question unanswered. Just what is this emerging from the dark waters? If it were just a normal human, the security guard wouldn't have hid in terror. Like most videos, this one remains a mystery. If you have any video recommendations, you can send them over to depthsofdespairbusiness@gmail.com or tag us on TikTok at depthsofdespairyt. The supermarket. A man named Brandon works the night shift alone, patrolling the shopping center, making sure everything is well secured. On one night while patrolling, he enters a supermarket and decides to record a video showing what it's like to do the night shift in such a place. When he captures something chilling, take a look.
Son estos. El Santo, versión de Spider-Man.
Spider-Man? I think that isn't that... Oh Christ, you didn't show him bloody lesbian buzz.
De eso que se alcanza a ver al fondo, la verdad es que ni siquiera me había dado cuenta, o sea, leía sus comentarios y todo, pero...
Like maybe Abe's Odyssey.
Just watching them, the dog seemed to be looking towards it too. Brandon didn't notice at the time until he had already moved out, but he says there was nothing there that could have looked like that. Many viewers believe whatever was at the store followed him home. Real ghost or not, I'll leave the final judgment to you.
I don't know about that one, man. I don't know. Oh no! What the hell is that? Is that a screwdriver? Where'd that come from? Oh no. Is that a chisel? What is that?
Okay, so this is my daughter's playpen that she was in when the bottle thing happened. So she was standing right here. The stem would have fallen about here. And as you can see, like directly in front of that on the other side is the toy bin where the bottle had landed. It landed about here. There's nothing around that the bottles could have come from, especially because like they landed straight down. So there's a little drop.
Afterlife. The staff replaying the security footage mentioned that it's really strange, especially since there is no fan on, or
from their front door security camera, and sure enough, the recording also shows a creepy pale figure walking right by.
It just immediately creeped me out, so I just kind of like jumped.
claims that this dark spirit has haunted her apartment for months, but
Can you hear that, guys? Hang on. Turn it off. My mirror is cracking by itself.
It's cracked twice or so. Why is it cracking by itself?
No fucking idea.
There's two V's.
Yeah, it's really fucking weird.
Alright, let's just turn it off again.
what looks like a strange misshapen face seems to appear in the slowly shattering mirror. So did one of the ghosts from Pixie's Paranormal Investigations follow her home? Or just what do you think is happening here?
Well, this is nice.
And she has also experienced some scary incidents that are just a bit too real.
What the? Turn that light off. Turn it off. I don't mind hunting ghosts, but it's the humans that worry me. Human beings freak me out.
But recently, Pixie Paranormal 1 had a very chilling experience right in her own home. She heard cracking sounds coming from her mirror, so she grabbed her phone and began to film. What happens next is truly bizarre.
Go up here.
Look at my mirror.
Wait,
My mirror's cracking by itself.
what's happening? Wait, stop.
Harry, my mirror is cracking by itself.
It's cracked twice or so. Why is it cracking by itself?
No fucking idea.
There's two V's.
Yeah, it's really fucking weird.
Alright, let's just turn it off again. Right.
Stay there, don't go near it.
This way. I know. There's a naughty mirror. Wait.
Okay.
Why is the mirror cracking?
I don't know.
I know. There's a naughty spirit.
The woman's mirror begins to break and crack all on its own right before her eyes. Even weirder, what looks like a strange misshapen face seems to appear in the slowly shattering mirror. So did one of the ghosts from Pixie's Paranormal Investigations follow her home? Or just what do you think is happening here? Scaaaryyy videos. And now again, we end this video with clips that might seem a bit spooky at first, but nah. Case in point, some Dutch urbex explorers are checking out an abandoned old building, and they find something absolutely terrifying.
Hij is allemaal... Red! Mijn kakkermoeder!
Now, honestly, squatters in an abandoned house are much more dangerous than ghosts. Also, did you notice that this guy's friend has on the same jacket as the squatter guy? Truly bizarre. And next up, a woman is chilled to her core as she wakes up with a cat stuck inside her wardrobe. This next video was sent in by a Nuke's Top 5 viewer, but unfortunately it was posted to the internet without a source. So the story goes that a woman claimed to have a doll that was haunted, and she said that she would often catch it moving all on its own. After being asked repeatedly by viewers, she decided to point a camera at the doll and live stream the entire thing. Around an hour in, with skeptical viewers watching closely, there was a bit of movement. Watch closely. No, the doll doesn't actually move, but the items surrounding it in the storage closet fly violently across the room, and even on top of the doll. Viewers have speculated that because the doll was buried in the debris, that the woman's doll isn't even actually haunted, but perhaps her house is. However, others claim that the supernatural activity is centered around the doll, and some even claim that they saw the doll move in the video before everything came crashing down. But without a source, we'll never know. So, what do you think? A hug goodbye. A woman who calls herself Sissy says that her husband passed away 8 months ago under very sudden and unexpected circumstances. One day, as Sissy and her son Clarence are walking out of their front door, their Ring camera records something very strange.
Can I go, Grandma? Come on. Let's go.
I want you.
She's not going to go around yet.
Tada! Huggy me. Say huggy me.
She thought it was just a little odd, and carefully, just as little Clarence walks out of the door.
Come on. Let's go.
Okay, I'm going to end the session for a second, okay? I'm closing off the session. I don't see anything. Well, that was weird. It literally walked as it walked. It literally sounded.
Stacy.
What the was that? Nope, no. I don't know what the hell that was. I don't know if I want to know what the hell that was. What do I do? Honestly, I think I should probably leave. Yeah, let's, I think I'm gonna do that.
Angelo begins to freak out from the strange sounds that seem to surround his tent, and decides it's time to leave.
Okay, exit is just down that way. Oh, that was a really bad idea. Okay. I just heard something made a sound in my ear. What the was that? Nope. Let's just go. There's the exit.
A guy named Brendan Castagnon says that he used a Ouija board in his house, but didn't sign off properly at the end of the session. He claims that after this, he began to experience strange paranormal incidents in his home. One night, he awakens to the sound of something moving around in the other room. He grabs his phone and starts to record. A strange pale face seems to peek around the corner, but when Brendan approaches, there's nothing there. Now terrified, he tries to retreat back to his room, but the door slams shut right in front of him. Brendan Castagnon says that after this incident, he never used the Ouija board again. and thankfully the supernatural incidents in his home have slowly stopped occurring.
¿Qué te pasa?
Tengo un dolor de muelas terrible.
Yo uso Dentispray.
¿Denti qué?
Dentispray.
Dentispray con benzocaína de Laboratorios Viñas es una solución.
Abandoned or not? A guy who calls himself Native Penguin was doing some urban exploring on the grounds of the Cherokee Heritage Center in Park Hill, Oklahoma. A collection of old buildings were built on the site of the former Cherokee Female Seminary, a boarding school for girls that burnt to the ground in 1887. Suddenly, Native Penguin starts to hear something very strange.
Am I tripping or is there something going on in here?
What the? We conduct our services in both languages, Cherokee and English. And when we have a completely Cherokee audience, then it's all about in the Cherokee language. They all need the hymns. Oh, Señor, llegado ko llegahani, Videooooss, after moving to Indian Territory, Cherokee Nation set aside 1 acre of ground for each Cherokee congregation. Moravians, Baptists.
Dude, that's so creepy. Why is this?
Even though the center has been closed down for years, there's an odd recorded message playing inside one of the buildings. Native Penguin looks in the windows to try to figure out just what is going on. He captures something on camera that is truly bizarre.
Okay. Dude, that scared me. I was like, there's someone in there.
At Mountainside Church, where I pastor, we conduct our services in both languages, Cherokee and English. And when we have a completely Cherokee audience.
Some strange white apparition seems to glide by just behind the building's old wood stove and disappears. Now, some viewers say it looks like a girl in a white gown, but what do you see? Did Native Penguin capture the spirit of one of the girls from the old burned school that once stood here? You decide. Driven to the grave. A man named Mark DeFalco is on his daily walk around his neighborhood when he notices that a car has crashed through the fence of the local graveyard. He starts to film, and what he captures is absolutely unnerving.
Damn, man. People gotta learn to slow down. Lucky they didn't hit none of these tombstones. Real lucky. Hello? You alright? You okay? What the hell? What the fuck is going on here? There ain't nobody there. Miss? Hello?
Mark hears creepy, unexplained sobbing as he approaches the car, but then it suddenly seems to just stop as he reaches the car. Now, Mark received multiple requests for a follow-up video to explain the situation, but Mark says that he didn't really understand what happened himself. But, seeing a new dance routine, something happens that is truly terrifying.
Please. Can I help you?
Remember the friend?
No, I don't remember. Please get out of my apartment. Please get out of my apartment.
Luckily, Jeanette escapes unharmed. She calls the police and they check her apartment, but the intruder is no longer there. Jeanette says that the man was never caught. But it gets even weirder, because after Jeanette uploaded the video of her frightening experience, observant viewers notice something very strange. As Jeanette is fleeing her apartment, something seems to open the door right in front of her, as if clearing her path so that she can get away.
Please get out of my apartment. Please get out of my apartment.
Jeanette says that she has no idea how this could have happened.
I don't know. I'm just as confused as you guys are. I have no idea what happened. This door is not the easiest to open, and this is why I think it's like a divine thing, or like, I don't know, a ghost, or I don't. Yeah. It's not easy. So it's not like just like the wind pushed it or anything. I think someone actually, or something, I don't.
Something that gives her the chills.
What? You saw a man in my bedroom? He was right there between the green table and the bed, against the wall like this. No.
Jeanette's friend says that she saw a man just standing in the bedroom. But now, the man is gone. A few days later, and again Jeanette hears some strange noises from somewhere in her apartment. What happens next is pure nightmare fuel.
Listen, guys, I'm a wing guy. I love my ladies to have those big, voluptuous wings on their pixels. And if my date with Honora didn't go well, I'm switching over to Valkyra.
Jeanette considers running out the front door, but instead she rushes into her nearby bedroom and grabs her pepper spray. But as she turns around, her blood runs cold as she sees something slowly make a deep imprint on her mattress, almost as if some spirit actually sits down on her bed. As she runs out of the room in fear, she turns, and the imprint on the bed is gone. Jeanette says that she is now terrified of the weird things going on in her new apartment. She says that friends have been staying with her until she can decide just what to do. Black Mass. A young woman named Olivia Conkle says that some very strange things have been happening at the apartment that she shares with her boyfriend. Doors in the apartment often just open and close all on their own. One night, the couple returns home and sees something truly horrifying that seems to be staring out of their apartment window. Looks around their apartment, but there's just nothing there.
We're about to go in. I don't think I've ever been more scared of my life.
I don't even have any words.
But the paranormal activity in their home seems to be getting worse every day. One night, Olivia is all alone when this happens. So, are Olivia and her boyfriend being haunted by some dark, shapeless thing?
Bro, I'm literally watching a horror movie. What the hell?
Alright, so it was just an old dog trying to remove his diaper, but even that's a little bit scary. Poor dog looks back kind of like, nope, maybe dog is scared. You dog sensed something about the doll that we can't. Nah, probably not. Anyway, thanks for watching. Maybe like and subscribe. A woman named Natalie who lives in the UK with her family says that lately strange things have been happening in their home. Natalie says that recently they have been doing renovations in their older house, and she believes that all of the activity might have disturbed something in the home. Something dark and sinister. One night while her son is sleeping, this happens. Some unseen force seems to grab Natalie's son by his ankle and pull him right off the bed. The boy cries, and as if he is speaking to someone that we can't see, he says, "I don't like it. No." Natalie says that her son then ran into their bedroom crying and said that there was a man in his room. Obviously, we can see that there was no man in his room, so just who or what pulled the boy's leg? You decide.
Come on! What is this nonsense? Guys, I need some help. I'm lagging like crazy. Are there any other better emulators? I don't want to get bullied again because of lag. Yeah, right. Lag. LOL.
Hey, maybe try the official PC version? Rise of Kingdoms PC version gives governors the ultimate experience in multiple scenarios. Fighting and communicating with your allies is so much easier. Smooth frame rate and high-quality graphics also help governors with their overall experience. Oh, and of course, you can spot barbarians with ease. For governors who haven't tried Rise of Kingdoms PC version, go to the Rise of Kingdoms PC version website to check it out.
Hey guys, I'm getting swarmed. Send help!
Oops, my ally needs me now. Gotta go. Let me know how it goes.
Reality check. Now, before we start with this video, it needs a little bit of explanation. So the Quest 3 VR headset has a mixed reality mode where it can scan your room, including all furniture, and it will actually project your game onto the walls, ceiling, and furniture of your own house. This tech uses infrared light and depth sensors to only detect things in the room, and it's actually very accurate. So Reddit user Moki is playing a kid's game called First Encounter where you shoot at puffy little aliens that virtually run around your house. But her Quest VR headset is picking up something very strange in her home. Now again, it bears mentioning that Moki is playing a kid's game. This is not a ghost game, and whatever that is should not be there. The Quest VR headset has detected something very strange in her hallway. Something shadowy that looks like a man standing there in a dark hood or robe. So just what do you think that her VR headset was picking up? Let me know. The Midnight Messenger. Jennifer is taking care of her elderly mother who is critically ill. One night, she sees something on her mother's bedroom video monitor that gives her goosebumps.
Okay.
Did you hear it? In the middle of the night, a quiet little female voice seems to whisper, "Come," and the elderly woman seems to raise her hands and responds, "Okay." Then again, we hear the quiet little voice clearly say, "Mama."
Okay.
The woman's daughter Jennifer says that she believes that this is the voice of her sister who passed away in 2017. She believes that her sister is there to comfort their mom as she passes over to the other side.
Okay.
By the way, Jennifer's family has recently had a lot of bad news, with both her elderly father and mother sadly becoming critically ill. If you'd like to help them, you can check out their GoFundMe at this link, which you can also find down in the video description. Scratching the surface. Tara Rule says that as a child she lived in a haunted house. She says that as she grew up, she believes that some strange paranormal entity from the house attached itself to her.
I'm going to tell you a ghost story, a true ghost story, and I believe that whatever it is has followed me here.
Tara says that she often finds all of the cabinets in her kitchen open. She also says that her cat sometimes seems spooked and will actually just hide for no reason. But Tara says that lately, things in her house have started to get even spookier.
I'm on the phone with my stepdad today, right? And he goes, "Who's there with you?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" He goes, "Who's there with you?" I was like, "No one, why?" And he's like, "Who's that guy talking?" I'm like, "I'm here completely alone. What do you mean?" He's like, "There's a man talking, like just as loud as you right now." And I was like, "I don't hear anything." And then he said it stopped.
But it gets even weirder, because you see, recently scratches have started to form on Tara's windows, but not on the inside. Tara has noticed that there are now strange deep scratches on the outside of the windows of her apartment on the second floor.
So bad news, there's new scratches. Again, these are on the outside of the windows, and I'm on the second floor. You can tell me what you think it is. I don't know what it says, but it looks like it's like 4 letters maybe. Again, this is on the outside of the window, you can see. Second floor. But I'll show you, these are definitely on the outside of the window, because I can wipe and wipe and wipe, and they're 100% on the outside. The only other like weird-ish thing to note is I've been hearing like loud noises. Am I That's Jackie. Oh my god, thank god.
la mejor nata, las almendras de Mallorca, el limón helado artesanal en su cáscara natural. La gente sigue sin entender que nuestros ingredientes son de por aquí. Soy consultor creativo y hoy dejaremos claro que somos de Menorca. Quiero que cerréis los ojos, lo probáis y me decís a qué sabe. De las mejores calas de Menorca llega.
Cariño.
La infancia.
¿Puedes cortar, por favor? Es serio.
El focus group. Negativo.
Esto pasa en la playa. Esto no pasa.
En la playa de Menorca pasa.
Es arena.
No quedará mal.
Oh my God, Jackie! I'm sorry, dude. You just scared the holy out of me.
As Tara is showing the new scratches that have formed on her windows, she actually manages to capture one of the kitchen cabinets opening all on its own. Understandably, she is a bit freaked out. To this day, Tara Rule still experiences strange activity in her apartment, and she found new scratches on her windows just days ago. If you see something that you think would be perfect for the top 5, email me at nukestop5@gmail.com. You can also tag me on TikTok at nukestop5official, and be sure to tag me only at nukestop5official because there are a lot of fake accounts on there. The other side. Brother and sister Josh and Crystal are doing a paranormal investigation at the notoriously haunted Hotel del Coronado in San Diego, California. The old hotel opened in 1888, and over the last 137 years, workers and visitors at the hotel claim to have witnessed multiple paranormal incidents and sightings. There are constant reports of lights flickering, televisions turning on and off, and things flying off shelves. Josh and Crystal see something in a side room and try to catch it on film. It doesn't really work, but they do catch something even creepier.
It's okay. I can see you. Come to me. Are you a little boy? It's okay. Come here. It's okay. I don't know if my eyes are playing tricks on me, but it looks like it's blowing back and forth. Is he moving? Moving? It's okay.
No, come back.
Where?
No, you come back. Go straight, look straight towards me. No, turn towards me like you were earlier. Put your back towards me.
As Crystal attempts to talk to the spirit of a little boy that she believes haunts the room, suddenly Josh's camera captures the spooky, unexplained shadow of a little child that seems to run right past Crystal from the other side.
Earlier, put your back towards me.
So did Josh and Crystal catch evidence of the supernatural at the old Hotel del Coronado? As always, you decide. Give me shelter. YouTuber Tyson Pierce has a channel dedicated to travel, the outdoors, and basic survival in nature. But on one fateful day, all his training is put to the ultimate test when something happens that is absolutely terrifying. Tyson is out in the middle of nowhere in Hawkesbury, Ontario, Canada, building what he calls a Viking turf house survival hut. Tagging along with him to help are his younger brother and his friend. The guys are about halfway through building the Viking hut when suddenly an urgent weather warning comes through on Tyson's phone.
Environment Canada has issued a severe thunderstorm warning. Mobile coverage area, take cover immediately if threatening.
But he and the boys are in the middle of nowhere with no time to get out of there. Now, before I show this in accordance with YouTube rules, let me note that absolutely no one was hurt in this video. But this frightening scene is what happened as the storm rolled in.
Holy
What the hell? Oh my god.
Holy
I'm going.
Oh, je pense qu'il y a une tornade.
Non, oui, mais
On peut pas se sauver, c'est d'être là. Check.
ouais, c'est ce qu'on fait.
Check.
Qu'est-ce qu'on fait?
Elle s'en vient, reste en dedans.
Non.
En dedans, en dedans. Non, on peut pas, il est trop tard. En dedans. Reste en dessous. Tornado. Tornado. Stay low. Stay low. Stay low. Stay low. Stay. Stay. Stay low. No. Stay. Stay low, buddy. Stay. Stay. In this small ball. Stay low. No, we're good.
No, we're dying. We're dying.
No, stay. Bro.
Oh my god. Hi. Stay, Miguel.
Stay.
We're gonna win.
Holy
Please, no baby.
You're good, only good.
Sir, stop of that, sir.
Please, God, please.
God, s'il vous plaît. Oh my god, no.
Stay low. No. Holy
Please.
Stay. Please, God, please.
God, please.
They're good. On est correct, guys. On est good. S'il vous plaît.
Revolut Metal lo aguanta todo. Seguro de viajes, cambio de divisas sin comisiones y un montón de suscripciones como Uber One.
Vale, sí, te he mentido. Esto es falso. Lo ha hecho ese tío de ahí, míralo. Pero en Revolut sí que es real. Entra Revolut, por Dios.
No alquiles tu coche en cualquier sitio. Elige el alquiler premium de Centauros y tus vacaciones empezarán a...
Now again, let me repeat that in accordance with YouTube rules, none of these guys were hurt. Because of the amazing stability of Tyson's shelter, everyone survived and made it out without a scrape. Tyson returns a few days after the storm to check out his shelter and the surrounding woods.
That's my cabin. 2 trees. 2... That's my cabin right there. That is insane. Oh, that's snapped though. Snap. I need to clear the trees. That's snapped there as well.
The trees around the shelter have been uprooted and blown to the ground, but the shelter is still there. The guys are even able to find their bikes buried under one of the downed trees.
Oh yeah. Oh my god, no way.
Bro.
Our bikes are good. Wow.
Good spot. My bike.
Our bikes are good.
So Tyson's amazing nature shelter actually saved their lives. He considers it a blessing that they were all able to escape without injury.
Thank you.
The Night Visitor. In the city of Gwalior in India, something very strange has been happening. Multiple people have recorded CCTV footage of a strange woman wrapped head to toe in traditional Indian clothing who seems to roam the streets late at night ringing random doorbells before just vanishing without a trace. It is said that animals react strangely to the woman, often running in fear. On one late night, a family in Gwalior records the woman walking down their street.
भैया देखो जी घंटी भी बजाई है इसने जी तोमर आंटी की हाँ नहीं भैया इसकी थाने में सूचना देनी पड़ेगी हाँ भैया जी भैया सतीश जी कुछ साफ नहीं आ रही यार
दूर से बोलते हो कैसे बता हाँ देखो अब जी आ रही है अब देखो इनकी बजाई का जल्दी हो पहले
वो तेरी भैया
घंटी बजाई देखो
हाँ
अब देखो तो आई देखो
A bull in the alley runs away in fear as the woman approaches, and then as she rings one of the doorbells, her arm seems to stretch in a bizarre, inhuman way. Now, no one knows who the woman is or why she repeats this strange behavior night after night. Some residents of the town believe that she might be some sort of spirit, especially since police have been called multiple times to the scene, but when they arrive, the woman can never be found. Just outside your window. It's late one night when three brothers are asleep in their room. They wake up to a strange sound that seems to be coming from their window.
What was that, bro?
Nah, bro, chill, bro. Hold it down. Bro, are you serious?
Shut close the window.
That's a germ. Bro, it's coming from like there.
Bro, but it's hot.
No germ. I don't care. No.
The boys have the fright of their life as they hear and see someone or something looking into their window, and they run from the room screaming. Unfortunately, the clip was posted without a source, so we just have to wonder what they saw. And even scarier, we have to worry that these shaky bunk beds will someday come crashing down and crush that guy on the bottom bunk. Oh no. 8 lives. This next video was sent in by hundreds of Nukes Top 5 viewers, but unfortunately no one had a link to the original source. So the story goes that the owner's cat had recently passed away, but they believed that her ghost was haunting her old play cat tower. They claim they set up a camera and caught this spooky footage. Now, I have no source on this video, and I'm certainly not saying it's a quote-unquote real video of a ghost cat, but it's definitely kinda creepy, and some animal lovers say that they actually find the video very comforting. But let me know what you think.
Join the ritual. Floyd, the genuine.
Scaaaryyy videos. So as usual, these are videos that were sent in that didn't really fit in the rest of the list. They're either a bit silly, a bit funny, or just kinda weird. So, Kaylee Shreve is working her shift at a Victoria's Secret store and she goes to take a restroom break. But things start to get very weird.
I swear to God, this hand dryer just turned on by itself. And that's how far, like, this is how far away I am from it. Turn on again if there's somebody here with me. I will shit on myself I'm not even wiping my ass.
Now that was truly disturbing. And let's hope that one of Kaylee's coworkers had a wet wipe or something.
I will shit on myself I'm not even wiping my ass.
Next up, TikToker RCA is exploring an old abandoned house that is said to be haunted. He encounters something lurking in the decaying house that shocks him to his core.
What the f? Yo, what the f?
so it's only a black vulture, but these birds usually feed off dead things. So what if there's something dead in that? No, there's probably not. There's probably nothing in there. Anyway, and finally, there's nothing worse than when you rent a nice Airbnb and the owner decides to drop by to say hello. Especially if they drop by like this.
What the hell? Yeah? Excuse me. Yeah.
You're the people that I let the house to, right?
Yeah.
You're here on holiday?
Yeah, who are you?
I own the house. I'm Richard.
What are you doing? What then, yeah? Is that a fun?
Nuke's Top 5 viewer Ariel sent in this next creepy video. Now Ariel says that strange things often happen in their home, especially around their cute little dog, Bingo. Doors in the house open on their own, things mysteriously fall to the ground, and Bingo often seems to bark at something that she and her husband just can't see. One day while Ariel and her husband are watching TV, this happens.
Yeah, that's us. He was trained. My family is like but who cares? It's so boring. What the heck? What happened, baby?
The little dog seems to be pushed and then squeals in pain and absolutely freaks out, jumping on the couple and refusing to get off the couch. But just what happened? They have no idea. In this next video that unfortunately was posted online with no credit, a man says that his dog has been acting odd for no apparent reason for the last 15 minutes. So he grabs his phone and starts filming.
It's been freaking me out for about 15 minutes. I know, dude. What's going on?
Let me respawn in Rome, please.
Nice guys finished last. This time I'm playing.
What are you seeing? Something's been spooking him. He's jumping around. This dude. What are you seeing? Why don't you back up? Charlie. I know. Calm down. It's okay. What are you seeing? You're freaking me out, buddy. Should we go, Bubba? You tell me when it's time to go. 'Cause I don't know what you're looking at, but when we need to go, you let me know, buddy. What's freaking you out, bub? Okay. Should we go? Yeah? You leave when we gotta go. As soon as you walk out, I'll be right behind you.
The dog seems to bark and react to something that his owner can't see. But I have to ask, did you see it? Unexplained small dark shadows seem to be flying around the room, and the dog seems to be reacting to them. The first unexplained dark orb appears above the window frame, then in front of the windows, on the ceiling, and even down the side hallway. Even creepier, when the man asks the dog, "Should we go?" An unexplained female voice seems to whisper, "Get out."
Should we go? Yeah?
So did these dogs see and possibly even get attacked by something paranormal? Well, you decide. Child's play. A guy named Chris posted this video that his mother captured during a family get-together in Colombia. While his mom is taking some candid video of the family, she captures something truly disturbing.
Ya estamos aquí en la merienda. Tamalito con chocolate, queso, pan y mantecadita. Buen provecho para todos. Marta siente ahora. Usted le va a tomar la foto a los
Did you see it? While the family is sitting down to eat, a little translucent girl seems to run past the camera at a super fast speed, and no one sees her. Now, some people in Chris's video comments seem to think that this was simply a real child running past the camera, even though she seems to have a see-through head. But Chris posted another video to show that running through that area would be impossible, even for a child.
Esa es la sala, que es el comedor. A este lado hay una pared, unas piedras por donde no sabemos por qué se dirigió hacia allá. Y aquí es el mesón. Estaban diciendo que el niño sale debajo del mesón, pero es imposible. Entonces si se miran el video es como si lo hubiera atravesado aquí esto así.
Chris says that no child was present during this dinner. So what is this? In this next clip, a woman named Anisha says that late one night she caught something on video that made her blood run cold. Lights can be seen flickering in the background before a bright flash. But again, did you see it? In the flash, the silhouette of a young boy can be seen for a fraction of a second, seemingly looking up at the mirror. So did Chris and Anisha both catch a ghost child on camera? Or are these both some very strange camera glitches? You decide. Getting cold feet. Popular Japanese ghost hunters Gachan and Daichan from the YouTube channel Clip Store are exploring an old apartment building that has been abandoned for over 30 years. The story goes that a woman who lived in the building took her own life after a falling out with the property's owner. Soon after, the owner himself mysteriously just disappeared, never to be seen again. The other tenants believed the building to be cursed and quickly moved out, leaving the complex completely abandoned. So, Gachan is all alone exploring the old apartment of the property owner. Meanwhile, Daichan is checking out another nearby building. The two ghost hunters are talking to each other over the phone as they explore. Suddenly, Gachan experiences something truly terrifying.
Helio, tu vida está aquí abajo. Si encontrase mi lugar aquí, quizá podría encontrarlo también en la tierra.
Helio, ya en cines.
どう考えても離れてもオーナー宅じゃないっていう。ただちょっとお互いその見つけた部屋を調査する。何の音今の？え？何の音？
Gachan hears an odd sound and then looks up to see what looks like a strange face peering down at him from upstairs. He is shocked, but as he moves to get a better view, there's nothing there. Gachan gathers his courage and heads upstairs to investigate. And this is when things get really weird. Gachan notices a mirror in the middle of the room, and when he lowers his camera to get a better look, he sees someone's bare feet standing right behind him. Gachan quickly spins around in terror, but there's no one there. At this point, Gachan has had about enough. He hurries back downstairs and outside where Daichan is waiting for him. So, what do you think? Did Gachan and Daichan see the former tenant who passed away here? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. The book under the boards. Amelia says that she has recently moved into a 250-year-old Victorian home in the UK. One day, she notices a loose floorboard, and she decides to pull it up and see what's underneath. Buried amongst the dirt and copper pipes, she finds a coin from the year 1904. She also finds a very strange old book.
How long do you reckon that was in there for? It's definitely a book, but they're not like actual pages, they're like really thick.
The book seems to be an old photo album, but as she flips through the pages, the pictures become more and more bizarre, some showing photos of empty rooms in her house.
The rest of the album is filled with pictures of empty rooms that have an unsettling feeling. A dark shadow appears in all of these photos.
Soon after discovering the strange old book, Amelia starts to experience very odd things around her home.
And it's like, it just stopped. And now it's like, am I tripping out?
Now, some video commenters believe the floating dart might be some sort of strange magnetic phenomenon, but what happens next is a bit harder to explain. Late one night, Amelia hears banging noises from her upstairs bedroom. She grabs her phone to document as she hurries upstairs to investigate. What happens next chills her to her core. As Amelia enters, a curtain flies open and a pair of headphones that are hanging on her wall drop to the floor on their own. Now note that this is the same room where the weird floating dartboard from earlier hangs on the wall. Amelia says she is terrified. She says that now strange things have started to happen in the house all the time. So did Amelia disturb some sort of spiritual presence in the house when she removed and opened the old book? Or just what do you think is going on here? Let me know down in the comments. Off the wall. Now this next clip is over 12 years old and was filmed with someone's phone pointed at a CCTV screen. So obviously it's complete potato quality, but the clip was so strange that I just had to include it in the list. Now this video was filmed in the Ciudadela Plaza in Guadalajara, Mexico. Through the years, many workers and shoppers at the plaza claim to have experienced strange, unexplained events. Workers say that they often hear a child running and playing in the dead of night, and many shoppers claim to have seen a little boy who then vanished right before their eyes. So late one night, after closing, security guards at the plaza spot a lone little boy running through the back hallways, all alone. Some plaza workers are reviewing the footage, and they are shocked by what they see.
¿Ves que aquí se mete en la pared? No. Fíjate, subió el pie.
The little boy seems to disappear right through a closed and locked door in one of the hallways. Perhaps even right through the actual wall. A security guard is dispatched to go find the little boy, and things get even creepier.
¿Te fijas? No, ahí se va a meter, espérate.
Déjalo en 9-1. Joven, a los 38 se acaba de hacer el número de caballo y luego sí que
Mira.
cancelaron que hasta mañana a las 7.
Ay, no mames. No, ¿y sabes qué?
38, de esa manera. No sé, así creo que 9-1
The security guard unlocks the door and goes in, but finds no one inside the locked room. But the plaza workers watch in disbelief as the little boy's head appears again right beside the guard, and he seems to be peeking right out of the actual wall above the man's head. So could this be the little boy ghost that plaza shoppers claim to see? Let me know what you think. The Akita Phantom. This next creepy clip comes from Cuernavaca, Mexico. Now, the ancient Aztecs believed the land of Cuernavaca was a sacred place, inhabited by spirits. Later, when the Spanish invaded the area, they told of strange occurrences, eerie sounds in the night, unexplained movements, and what they called, quote, restless spirits. Fast forward to today, and a man in Cuernavaca has a CCTV camera set up to monitor his 3 dogs every night. On December 7th, just after 4 a.m., something happens that is downright chilling. Suddenly, with no explanation, the kennel seems to be aggressively yanked forward and then to the side. The dog leaps up and bolts out of the kennel in a panic, confused and growling at something. The nervous pup cautiously investigates, seemingly trying to figure out what just happened. Moments later, the 3rd dog walks into the room, clearly alarmed by the commotion. The new doggy just kind of sits and stares at the other dog in the kennel, seeming to wonder, what the hell was all that? But what caused the kennel to move so violently? Was it an unseen force? Did the dog randomly just kinda spaz out? Or was it something paranormal on the old Cuernavaca land? As always, you decide. Head off. Eric Cannon and his dance troupe from Tacloban City, Philippines traveled to Sydney, Australia for a dance competition. Late one night, around midnight, the group is waiting for their train at Sydney Central Station when they notice something truly bizarre across the tracks.
Hindi, walang ulo. Maka-MJS to.
Guys, maki-MJS tayo, guys!
An older woman can be seen standing on the platform, and, well, she doesn't seem to have a head. And just when you think this might be a mannequin or some kind of illusion, the woman clearly takes a step forward, moving as if nothing is wrong. But things get even weirder, because this eerie phenomenon is not just happening in Australia. In the very same month, a young boy in UT Singapore was filming a video on his way to school to show his family the town's brand new water park. But after sharing the video in his family group chat, his Uncle Dennis spotted something very odd. As the boy pans his phone to the sidewalk, he unknowingly captures what looks like the figure of a headless man casually standing on the street. The boy's uncle shared the footage with the YouTube channel Supernatural Confessions, and the video quickly went viral. So, what do you think? Did 2 different people really capture headless figures just walking among us? Well, as always, you decide. Scream. Jorge Cruz claims that he is haunted by a dark entity. He says that many strange paranormal things have happened to him, but nothing as crazy as what he recorded late one night near the end of December. Just as Jorge is about to go to bed, he hears strange noises and gets up to investigate. And that's when things take a terrifying turn.
I swear to God, there was like some... Oh, what the f*** is that? What the f*** is that? You gotta be kidding me! Who goes there? Who goes there? That cannot be f***ing real. What the f***? You gotta be kidding me. What the f*** was that? You gotta be f***ing kidding me. Oh, you gotta be messing with me. I swear to God, this gotta be a f***ing joke. Whoever's in here, I command you to leave in the name of Jesus Christ. I ask you to leave now. Oh, f***. Oh, f***. I got adrenaline going right through my body. What the f*** is that? What the f***? Who got there? You gotta be f***ing kidding me. Wasn't this close? Oh, gosh. What the f*** is that? Guys, you gotta be kidding me. What's the f***ing thing? Oh, I'm getting a headache badly. I'm getting a f***ing headache badly. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! Oh, no!
Jorge hears strange blood-curdling screams, and as he goes in search of the source, he starts to hear loud banging and the sound of something moving around. Jorge himself starts to scream even louder than the ghost. And finally, Jorge re-enters his kitchen to find that even though the room had been in perfect order just seconds before, now all of his cabinets are open and his furniture seems to have been tossed to the floor. So is Jorge experiencing a violent haunting by an evil entity or a poltergeist? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide.
Who got there?
The ultimate. Me and my shadow. A girl in Davao, Philippines is waiting for her friend when she sees him crossing a footbridge to come meet her. She starts to film as he walks across the bridge, but her camera also picks up something very spooky. When the girl and her friend review her footage later, they realize that a strange, unexplained dark figure was following about 6 feet behind her friend. Now, people who viewed the video had many theories as to what the odd dark shape was. Some said it was a headless dark spirit. Some said it was the Grim Reaper. And skeptics claimed it was simply his actual shadow, though no one could really explain why his shadow would be upright and 6 feet behind him. Meh. So, what do you think this is? Let me know down in the comments. Scaaaryyy videos. So again, on the last video I did, you guys said you wanted more funny ghost clips at the end of the videos. So, I'm just gonna keep putting them in until you guys tell me, no, stop now, please. But until then, here's more. Now in this week's video, we've seen...
There's nothing in here. Freaking out of the nobody's room, but there's nothing in here. Freaking out of the nothing. It's really concerning. She keeps growling at it. Just, yeah, something in this room is really freaking her out. Yeah.
Something in this corner. Could it be the cat in the bassinet thingy? Timber? Are you in the bassinet? You freaked out the dog?
Hey, dogs can sense evil. I'm just saying. In the next video. Now, we've all heard of ghosts possessing people or even animals. Now, finally, this clip isn't really funny, but it has a lot of views on TikTok, and I wanted to bring up a very important point.
Bro, tell me why it is I'm sitting here watching Nuke's Top 5. Can you hear it? Both my twins are sleeping on the couch, soundly. Do it again. One more time. Oh my God. Excuse the mess. Got 4 girls.
So, I just wanted to make something very clear. My videos do not cause hauntings. Although it would be pretty cool if they did. But, anyway, thanks for watching, and hopefully I will see you back here next time. Hauntings. Although it would be pretty cool if they did. But, anyway, thanks for watching, and hopefully I will see you back here next time, and I will sound much less sick. I hope.
Listen, guys, I'm a wing guy. I love my ladies to have those big, voluptuous wings on their...
Jennifer Grosbeck passed away almost instantly. However, luckily the car was positioned in a way that Jennifer's 18-month-old baby Lily,
who we know now was deceased at the time, and the child was in the back seat.
Even stranger. Although all 4 of the early responders say that they heard the strange, unexplained voice of a woman pleading for help, the officers' body cameras did not pick up any voice at all.
Here, get over here, Beddoes. We're helping, we're coming.
To me, it was plain as day, because I remember hearing a voice. It didn't sound like a child. Just saying, help me.
Jennifer Grosbeck's family believes that it was the voice of Jennifer's spirit, calling out from the great beyond to try to urge the emergency workers to hurry to save her baby daughter, Lily.
She was just a very compassionate and caring person. She always wanted to bend over backwards.
For some odd reason, there are flies swarming all over their house. Oscar says that he can't think of any rational explanation. Another late night, and Oscar's son has fallen asleep on the living room couch. The young boy wakes up and sees something that chills him to his core. Oscar's son wakes up after he hears a strange noise and runs to his parents' bedroom, crying and wailing in fear. The young boy tells his dad that he saw someone scary in the hallway. But did you see it? When Oscar checks his security footage, he sees a large figure that looks like a man just standing in the hallway, staring at his son. Even weirder, whatever this is just seems to disappear into thin air. Oscar Nunez says that he and his family have no idea who or what this is. Frightful photobombs. This next weird story was discovered by the YouTube channel /podcast Haunted City Studios. So, a woman named Veeryyy posts on Facebook that she's been having some very odd experiences and thinks that some sort of spirit or entity has attached itself to her and her youngest daughter. Veeryyy says that recently when she takes a photo of her daughter, the pictures often come out very strange and disturbing. Veeryyy posted a few pictures that definitely make her point. First up, Veeryyy snapped this photo of her youngest daughter in the pool. She's being playfully dunked underwater by her sister, but she looks like this.
Oh my.
That's not right.
Oh my gosh.
The daughter's face looks like a horror special effect.
It really does.
It looks like a mask.
Right.
Deep set dark eyes, very pale skin. It's unsettling to look at because you're trying to make a normal face out of it and you just can't.
No.
As mentioned, for some odd reason in this photo, Veeryy's daughter's face just, well, it doesn't look like a face. Veeryyy posted another photo she took of her young daughter crouching on the bed.
Oh my.
Nope. That's
Look at her
really,
face, though. Here's
Right.
the thing.
Really weird.
Here's the thing. Look, what is that? Like,
This child might be possessed, like for real.
It is very upsetting to look at this and think it could be anything like that.
yeah.
Now, if this is some dark spiritual attachment appearing in Veeryy's photos, then it's not just limited to her daughter. When Veeryyy receives a speeding ticket in the mail from an automatic traffic camera, something odd shows up in that photo, too.
That's insane.
Yeah. There's a figure sitting next to her. It's very clear. And it actually, when I first saw it, I thought it was an old woman.
That's what I thought. That's what I still think.
But then, the more I look at it, the more I see kind of classic depictions of, big head, small neck kind of entity.
I think there's two people in there. One's living, one's not.
Something with an abnormally large distorted head seems to be sitting in the passenger seat, right next to Veeryyy. So just what do you think is going on in all of Veeryy's photos lately, even in pictures that she didn't take herself? Let me know what you think. The cabin in the woods. A man in Mexico named Antonio has a business where he builds, sells, and rents cabins in Mazamitla, Jalisco, Mexico. Late one night, he is working all alone outside an empty old cabin. Suddenly, he notices a strange flickering light coming from one of the windows. He pulls out his phone and records as he goes to check, and what he sees makes his blood run cold.
I'm Sarah, one of the survivors after the Zerg consumed Earth, and now I'm a senior pilot.
Now, Antonio is completely alone. There's not supposed to be anyone inside the cabin. But as he watches in terror, he sees someone in the flickering light, slowly approaching the window as if to look out at him. And whoever this is has no discernible features and looks almost like a shadow even in the bright flickering light. Antonio gathers his courage and goes inside the cabin to investigate.
No, si me da miedo, espérate. ¿Y no es alguien? Ni nadie. No, no hay nadie.
Antonio is a bit nervous as he checks through the rooms, but the entire cabin is completely empty. Now, it should be noted that Antonio usually only uses his social media for his business, either to display properties he's worked on or cabins that he is renting. This is the only supernatural by Nuke's Top 5 viewers Tuva and Sunniva from Norway. So Tuva says that she and her family moved into a new apartment in May of last year, and before this, they had never experienced anything paranormal. In fact, Tuva says that she and her sister Sunniva are very much skeptics. Or at least they were, until this happened.
Okej, house tour. Så här är rummet mitt. Där så vi är, där så Tuva. Ut här är stua. Och det här...
Did you see it? As Sunniva is recording a video house tour for a friend, there is something black and weird just standing in front of the apartment door. The figure is so shadowy that it blends right into the darkness, but Sunniva says that she could easily see it with her naked eye. Sunniva lets out a frightened gasp and jerks her phone back so hard that it hits her other hand and knocks out the microphone. Now, when the video is brightened a lot, you can see that whatever this is actually blocks out the light from the peephole in the door. Sister Tuva says that a woman who was a former tenant passed away in the apartment. So could this be her presence still occupying their home? You decide. Unexplained. This first video was captured by CCTV somewhere in rural New Jersey. So there's one bright light in the sky and another light almost seems to attack it. Now, I don't know if this is ball lightning or swamp gas or what the hell this might be. So, you tell me what you think. In this next video, a woman named Natasha says that her Ring doorbell camera caught something trying to yoink her bike. And in this clip, a baby is crawling across the floor when something seems to pull its leg. Now, usually with these baby videos, I just think it's the baby moving in a weird way and no big deal. But this kid's leg moves back at a very odd angle, and the baby seems to be a bit upset by whatever's back there. But as always, you decide. If you see something that you think would be perfect for the top 5, email me at nukestop5@gmail.com. You can also tag me on TikTok at nukestop5official, and be sure to tag me only at nukestop5official because there are a lot of fake accounts on there. Playtime is over. A woman named Jessica says that she has recently purchased a fun playhouse for her daughter that looks very similar to their own house, complete with its own motion-sensing doorbell camera.
For a house tour, I'm gonna take off, and I'm gonna show them the door, okay? She really wanted it to have a doorbell camera like our front door.
But since then, things around their house have gotten a little spooky. Jessica's daughter says that she sometimes sees a quote-unquote scary guy in their house.
What guy?
The guy.
The guy is at the door.
Guy.
Can we go together?
Yeah.
Do you want to open the door or you want Mommy to open it?
I want Mommy to open it.
Okay.
He's in there.
The guy?
Yeah. He's scary.
He's scary.
I'm scared.
It's okay.
Jessica's daughter claims that the scary guy is in her room, but Jess doesn't see anyone or anything. She just dismisses the whole incident as likely being her daughter's overactive imagination. But then, a few nights later, something happens that absolutely freaks Jessica out. Jess is sitting in her living room when she suddenly receives a motion alert. Not from her own doorbell camera, but from the one on her daughter's little playroom house. When Jessica checks the notification, what she sees is like something right out of a horror movie.
Welcome to the Devil's Sea.
Cambiarte a Revolut es así de fácil. Abres la cuenta en minutos. 0 comisiones ocultas. Mira. Una transferencia inmediata. Vale, esto es falso. Mi mano también. Y esta no es mi casa. Mi cocina es más grande. Pero lo de Revolut, eso sí es real. Vente a Revolut.
Now a note on this clip. This is not a motion camera that pans around the room on its own motor. This camera is actually attached to the playhouse door. So this back and forth motion means that the playhouse door is actually opening and closing. But it gets even weirder, because the camera repeatedly catches a little playtime mannequin head in the corner of the playhouse. and its hair seems to be lifted up by some unseen force, and then just suddenly drops back down. After this, Jessica has had about enough. She says that she took down the little playhouse, but her daughter still sometimes says that she sees the quote-unquote scary guy back in their house. Passing through. Facebook user Alicia Pinman posted this next creepy video to Facebook. She says that late one night her husband went to take their recycling out, but as he is walking back into the house, something happens that Alicia and her husband just can't explain. As Alicia's husband heads back to their house, an odd, creepy mist or apparition seems to pass right behind him, possibly partially through him. As you can tell in the video, Alicia's husband feels something strange move by him, but he has no idea what he just felt, and he doesn't see the bizarre mist. The couple reviews their ring cam, and they are a bit spooked. After Alicia posted this to Facebook, there were many theories as to what this could be. But there was no fog that night, and no one can figure out just what this odd mist is. What do you think? The jinn just outside. A man in Pakistan named Abdullah says that a few times over the last few months, some very strange things have been happening in his house. Late one night while he is sleeping, things start to get really weird.
कौन? अब्बा, अपना नाम बताओ पहले मुझे. अपना नाम. मेरा नाम अब्दुल्ला. अपना नाम बताओ. तुम्हारा? अब्दुल्ला मैं हूं, तुम नहीं हो. नहीं खोलना मैंने. ओके, मुझे ऐसी कुर्सी आती है, मैं ऐसी कुर्सी बनना स्टार्ट कर दूंगा. निकल जाओ यहाँ से. आओ अंदर आओ. आओ आओ अंदर आओ, जो भी हो. मगर मेरी एक बात याद रखना, जहां से भी तुमने जो भी करना तुम.
Something seems to plead with Abdullah to enter his room. Something that claims to actually be him. Abdullah believes that it might be a jinn or shapeshifter, as these entities are often said to imitate others to try to fool them. When Abdullah opens the door, something seems to actually come inside as a poster on the wall falls to the floor. Abdullah believes that a jinn might be attached to him, and that he might have made a terrible mistake by letting it in.
आओ अंदर आओ. आओ आओ अंदर आओ.
Abdullah tries to prove what he is experiencing in a live stream.
And I thought I should just come live because some people just don't believe this thing. I've heard some knocking.
But unfortunately, nothing happens. But weeks later, Abdullah gets a strange visitor again, and he is terrified.
मैंने नहीं खोलना.
إله إلا هو الحي لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض ولا عنده ولا يعلمون ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم ولا يحيطون به لما شاء وسع كرسيه السماوات والأرض لا يئوده حفظهما وهو العلي العظيم. तो पीछे क्या है? तुम्हें भूख लगी या खाना खाओ, मेरे पीछे तंग मत करो. मैंने नहीं खोलना इसे.
Frightened, Abdullah stammers as he recites a verse from the Quran, but this only seems to make matters worse. He yanks the door open, and nothing there. After this last odd encounter, Abdullah says that he hasn't experienced anything since. But is this a jinn terrorizing poor Abdullah, or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. Scaaaryyy videos. So a few more funny and/or weird videos to end out this list. So sometimes ghosts move things and moan and just generally make a lot of noise. But when the people in the house are a little too loud, the ghost can get a bit pissy. So did a ghost just take that running kid out? Who knows? But probably not. Anyway, sometimes at Halloween, you might try to scare your friend with a creepy mask. But he might have the same idea. And finally, sometimes your ghost hunt in an old building might find a, not ghost.
Oh, there's a TV.
Why did you close, bro?
The Skinwalker? What the f? Oh my god! What the f? What the f?